Welcome everyone to the Collab.Land Co-op Town Hall, and this is our 20th edition, which is unbelievable. Um,
Bow.
yes, we are joined today on the Collab.Land side by James Young, who is an amazing DAO officer for the Collab.Land Co-op, as well as co-founder of Bridge.io, the creator of Collab.Land. The mission of Collab.Land is to create and enable community tools that encourage pro-social activity as well as enabling collaboration and positive community interactions. James has been a strong champion of this mission, and it is amazing to have him here as always. Welcome, James. Clap, 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 clap.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I was trying to find the unmute button. Thank you, Chibi. Good to be here. GM, everyone.
Oh, anytime, and GM. Additionally, Ice Nerd and Candy are joining the panel today. Both of them are fantastic Collab.Land Comms team members focused on security, community, marketing, and magic. Welcome, you guys. Always so great to have you here.
Security's so good. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, Chibi. I'm always excited to be here.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, and just a couple of points to note before we kick off the conversation. Due to summer break, we will be hosting our town halls every other week instead of weekly as we've been doing previously until autumn starts in the US. So our next town hall, the 21st edition, will be rescheduled to Tuesday, August 8th. We'll make sure to update the SESH event so that you can RSVP to it and you'll be notified about this change and when the next one is happening. So stay tuned to that. Just wanted to let you guys know. Also, I mentioned it earlier, but Angeli is in Paris this week, so we'll be keeping this town hall very short. Also, we've got a POAP for today. It's going to be distributed during the call, and we'll be using the POAP mini app to distribute today's POAP. So let's start with the conversation. And first, we have our bot updates. And as a new thing that we're going to do on this section, we are going to start bringing up any frequent support tickets here. Just to kind of let you know any frequent issues in case that you've had any of these and how to resolve them. So for this, I'll ask Candy to share with us any of these tickets that have been coming up a lot lately.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chibi. So one of the things that we've seen a lot lately, and I retweeted it earlier today actually, is about Ledger. And specifically being safe and using Ledger to validate with Collab.Land so that way your assets are still, hanging out and you don't have to move things around. So in order to do that, here's the tweet that I retweeted in case you need a quick access. The best way to verify with Ledger is to explicitly use the Ledger option on the wallet connection page instead of trying to go through Wallet Connect and then Ledger. So direct connection is the better route there, and you can see that tip. Otherwise, if you do have support questions or issues, feel free to put those in put in a support ticket, and we will be happy to help you out. Thank you, Chibi, for the support link. That is super helpful because, as you can see, there's some documentation as well. And Anjali and a couple other team members and myself do take a look at those support tickets and try to get those answered as quickly as we can for you.
Appreciate that so much. And yeah, this is what we have for our bot updates. And thank you for sharing the tweet. Because we've been seeing some people asking in the chats as well. So I think it's important to bring it up just in case that there is anyone out there having this issue. So, yeah, let's jump to our next category for today's town hall, and that is the Collab.Land Co-op, which is very exciting for me to talk about any updates because it's just coming super soon. So I just want to know everything about it and to share any updates with you guys. But yeah, having said that, I will ask James about the latest Collab.Land Co-op updates.
Thank you, Chibi. So, just to give a backdrop, we were using and planning to go with a token vesting partner for the investors of Collab.Land and the team, but we are in final conversations with a new provider, which actually I wish we knew about, we knew about them, but they did not have their latest features until recently, and it's going to be amazing. We're in the final steps of negotiation with them. We'll give updates, but this will allow us to have much more flexible vesting. And we'll probably do a write up on this and maybe a Twitter space or something, because there's a lot of innovation that is actually happening in the DAO space, and things are moving pretty quickly. So when we were starting and launched the token and had the DAO, these services didn't exist, but now they do. So hang tight. We're going to be giving updates soon. We're just waiting for final word of an audit with this new provider, and with that, we're working through the details. I think we are very close and appreciate everyone's patience, and happy to discuss once all the I's have been dotted and the T's have been crossed, to talk about this and our journey with this, with the DAO in the context of this new provider. I wish I could say more, but it's coming soon.
Let's go. Yes. Super excited about this. And we also have some reminders. So for this, maybe Nerd, would you like to share those?
Yeah. Once again, everybody, hey. If you are an engaged member of the community and you want to apply to be a delegate for the Collab.Land Co-op, here's what you need to do. Okay. Now, what does being a delegate mean? It means having other people delegate token voting power to you, and you get to be involved in the decision making on DAO proposals for changes to the Collab.Land DAO, things changing on with the mini apps, approving the mini apps, disapproving mini apps, all kinds of stuff. So if you want to be involved in that, you're going to create an account at gov.collab.land. That's our governance forum. And then follow the instructions posted here in order to create your delegate post. And I am posting these directions in the chat right there. Create your account at gov.collab.land. Follow the instructions to create your delegate post for Season 0 DAO governance delegates. We also had some discussion, I think it was start of last week, about the leveling meta and how do we indicate that people have, more skill, more contribution in certain areas for things, and how do we make it fun and in a way that people can understand, and all that stuff. So that discussion's happening async on the governance forums as well, where you can go here. Again, once you've created your account, you can comment, provide your feedback, and talking about the community theming and leveling robots. We did talk about it live, and actually, I think I posted the link to that, but that discussion happened and was recorded and posted live. And yeah, go there and give your feedback, y'all.
Thank you so much, Nerd. Yes, I still have to add my comments in here, so I'll add a personal reminder.
Shame.
Oh my god. I need to get my priorities straight. So that's on me, and I apologize, but I do have some comments to add here, so I'll get to that. And we appreciate everyone's thoughts and comments as well, so feel free to leave those in the links that Nerd shared in the stage chat. You can find all of those in there. Thanks, Nerd, again. And I think we're ready to talk a little bit about our product updates. And as you guys know, we are still celebrating the release of our dev portal. You can read all about it in here. I'll send you guys a link real quick. So read all about our dev portal here, in case that you haven't yet. And I wanted to bring up one more time that we have a dev portal celebration POAP. In case that you missed it, we have a very cute special edition POAP for the launch of our dev portal. And if you guys want to get it, it's really easy. I will link you to the channel where you can find all of the instructions. But you basically have to go to the dev portal. So let's put that in the chat as well. To get your portal POAP. I see Ayatande asking when distribution, and that's happening by the end of tomorrow. There's also a timer. And the dev portal.
Things come to those who wait, right?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Let's see, that's, yeah, by the end of tomorrow, we'll start giving those away. And you can find all of the instructions here, but it's very easy. Again, all you have to do is to go to the dev portal, then you take a screenshot of the website and post it in the dev portal POAP channel. Just a screenshot, post it in there, and then we'll get back to you with your code to claim this POAP. So just to put that out there, in case that you haven't done it yet, you have until the end of tomorrow before we close the channel and start giving those away. Now, what else do we have for product updates? Oh, we have our Pro Bot coming very soon. And for these, I'd like to have James talk a little bit about our Pro Bot.
Thank you, Chibi. Yes. What we're seeing is a lot of these communities transitioning into businesses, and with that, we're releasing the ProBot. This also serves for those that are developers that are looking to build on top of Collab.Land, how we are looking toward monetization. So with the ProBot, the front end and back end is already pushed to QA and is ready for review. The V1, our first version of our ProBot, this is our first foray into mini app monetization, will include some mini apps that we see that are being utilized a lot. So that's guest pass and role composition. We also are using this ProBot to extend into other platforms. So we are going to be supporting Twitter. So you can look at Twitter as like an NFT in a way, where you can actually gate access based off of whatever the user has in their bio in their profile, their follower count, how many people they're following, everything that is in their profile, we can begin gating it. We're going to also provide analytics for communities so that you can actually see what's trending and what's happening. So that's going to be super exciting. There's also going to be this ability for those that are paying for the ProBot to be able to have background checks on demand. And with that as well, since it's a paid service, we're going to have prioritized support. So that is what we're looking at in terms of the ProBot. We are also looking at white glove service as well when it comes to new features that we're releasing. We are seeing that there are Web 2, specifically brands that are hoping to get white glove service. And so we're going to kick that off. We're very early stages, but I'm going to announce that there are many brands that have used Collab.Land, are using Collab.Land, and want to get into Web3. I know that we are in a bear market here with Web3, but we're getting oversized demand and inquiries when it comes to people that are using Collab.Land. There's a major brand that actually Anjali talked with last week. They actually launched their own NFT marketplace as part of a movie release that they're doing. So we're seeing this kind of widespread adoption here in Web 2, and really that is what we're looking toward, is this mainstream adoption. And a lot of our initiatives, especially the ones that are revenue generating, are looking toward this mainstream adoption into crypto. And so, yeah, those are kind of the two main revenue drivers here when it comes to our efforts in terms of next release, the Probot and the white glove service. We also have a initiative. I mentioned this before, and those that have been coming to the different events that we host, we've been talking about account abstraction. And for those that are following along, especially in the Ethereum dev community, ETHCC, which is the premier event for Ethereum developers in Europe, kicked off. That's where Anjali is, as Chibi had mentioned. And Vitalik gave his keynote, and he talked about the history of account abstraction. And this is something that we've been looking at and been in the background working on even before a bridge started Collab.Land. And so this is finally coming to fruition. We've been looking at this and working on this for a while, and we really believe that this is going to be the next foray into mass adoption. And so we're going to be launching this soon. The GM Pass is a precursor to account abstraction. So in the Collab.Land Discord, you can use the Kudos app and get a GM Pass. That will allow you to step into account abstraction when we launch it initially within the Collab.Land Discord server. And with this, it sets us up for the dev portal for developers to be able to use login with Collab.Land. So there's this multi-prong approach that we are setting up for in terms of our releases. But that's pretty much the immediate timeline here. So we have the dev portal that was launched. We're going to be launching the Probot. It's feature complete. We are now polishing. We are also going to be looking at the white glove service for brands, because we're getting a lot of demand coming in from Web 2. And that's going to set us up for our next big milestone after that, which is account abstraction and being able to do transactions within Discord. We're going to launch that first in the Collab.Land Discord server, like we have with the GM Pass. And that is going to set us up for, and goes full circle back into the dev portal with login with Collab.Land. I know it's a lot, but that's kind of where we are right now. Super excited. And we're here focused on shipping. So that's it for kind of what's a peek into our product updates, and that's the alpha there.
Amazing. Thank you so much, James. Always so exciting to hear about this and what's coming up for Collab.Land in the near future. So yeah, there you go, guys. And we'll always share this with you first, and you'll get to try this first. So yeah, you get to hear it first. Again, thanks, James. And taking a look at the time, I think this is a good time to give our BOAP. So let's get to that. And for everyone in the audience, if you would like to claim today's BOAP, which in my opinion is a very cute one, it is inspired in the Barbie movie. So you'll see pink. Let me know what you think when you claim it. But let's get to it. And to claim today's POAP, you will need to use the POAP mini app, which is with the /command /POAP claim. You can write it in the state chat or the general chat. Should work everywhere. And the claim phrase for today's POAP is summer break. All lowercase and with no spaces in between. Summer break. Again, all lowercase, no spaces. And once that you write that down, again, just in case, summer break, you can hit enter and you'll receive a code to claim your POAP. Please let us know in the chat if you claimed successfully, otherwise we can help you out. I'm claiming mine as we speak. Okay, for Eyotande, the secret phrase would be summer break. Summer as in the summer, like summer vacation, summer. That would be SUMMER. And then break would be BREAK. Got it? Amazing. I just claimed mine as well. I was the 7th to claim. So great. We'll repeat the secret phrase one more time at the end of the call, just in case that anyone missed it. Also, if you need to hear it again, let us know in the chat. We can happily repeat the secret phrase if you need it. And having said that, we are ready to talk about our next and last category for today's town hall. And that would be community and events. And we have a very exciting announcement to make. And that's that we are opening a Chinese and Spanish channels, and that's happening tomorrow. So I'm super excited. Spanish is actually my native language, so I think it's gonna be lots of fun. And we also have a new Chinese mod. Her name is Apple. You'll get to meet her eventually, but she's just so sweet and amazing. So I'm just very excited to have her as our new mod. So just very excited about this. We'll be making an announcement later, and we'll also have a Twitter Spaces with both our mods. We still have to figure out the time, but stay tuned to our events because we'll be announcing it in our events channel as always, and would be just super happy to have you. But yeah, this is happening tomorrow. If you are a Chinese or Spanish speaker, you'll be able to claim, to self-select a role in the Get Roles channels, and that will give you access to these channels. So we're excited about that. Stay tuned. We'll share all of the details and instructions to get access to this. And that's for our community. Oh, we also have a translator bot, a new translator bot. Would you like to talk a little bit about how it works, Nerd?
Yeah, with this translator bot, it's really cool. We have some auto translation happening to just help with the moderation in those international channels. But then if you guys see some posts happening in chat and you're like, wait, what is this? All you got to do is give it an emoji reaction with a flag, and then it'll translate it for you.
Super cool. And it's so easy to use. So yeah, really looking forward to having these channels and being able to communicate with a wider community, which is, I think, the goal. So happening very soon. And thanks, Nerd, for that quick intro to this bot. Give it a try, everyone. Now for our upcoming events. As we already mentioned, you can look for the Collab.Land team in Paris during ETCC this week. So we wanted to just bring it up in case that any of you are attending or you know anyone who's attending. There is a very special whiskey tasting at the We Party with our friends from Pizza DAO. The code to enter is Marketplace, and you can find all of the details in the following link. I'll just share it in here. Again, in case that you're there or know anyone who's in there. I'll post it in the chat real quick. You can find all of the details, time, location, in this tweet. So, yeah, just to put that out there. Next, we have our dev deep dives, and that's happening tomorrow. These were previously called CTO office hours. Now we have this fun name that I believe Nerd came up with, but we love it. These are hosted by our very own CTO, Raymond Fang. These happen at the same time as our town hall, so at 12:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays, alternating with our DevRel live. But yeah, this is happening tomorrow, and you'll get a very special bow-up as always for attending. So let us share the Discord event in case that you're interested in joining. And even though this is a very technical event, everyone's welcome to join, and you can ask any questions really if you're getting started, if you want to build with us, or if you have any developer questions, you can bring them up, and I'm sure Raymond will be super happy to assist you. So yeah, feel free to bring your questions or attend just if you would like to learn from our CTO. You're all invited to join. Next, we have our Collab.Land community Twitter spaces. And Candy, would you like to share the details for this week's Twitter spaces with us?
Absolutely, Chibi. Thank you so much. So on Thursday, July 20th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be having the special guest, another one of our top 100 communities. Hape will be joining us, so that's something to look forward to. As always, we'll be on Twitter. We'll have a poll up. It will be fun times, good vibes, and learning a little bit more about another one of our top 100 communities. So super excited for that, and thank you so much, Chibi, for helping coordinate the scheduling there, because Chibi's been doing a lot of work connecting with those top 100 communities and giving them the spotlight. So thank you.
Oh, and thank you for hosting all of these amazing Twitter spaces. They're always so great, and it's been very fun to learn about our top 100 communities and what each project is about and what they're doing with their token allocations. So yes, again, everyone's welcome to join. We'd be super happy to have you guys there. And yeah, one more time, this is happening on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And speaking of Twitter spaces, we are having another very special Twitter spaces about our mochi journey. So I want to ask you, Nerd, if you can share some of the details for this event, and also how did the mochi journey go?
Mochi was super fun, super sticky, real good time. But that event where we're doing a Twitter space with them, we're going to have the founder, Mochi Player 0x. He's actually in our server already, but we're going to have him on a Twitter space talking about this stuff on Tuesday, August 1st at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's the event I just dropped in the chat right there. I know there's Candy's, sorry, not Candy's, Chibi's Dev Deep Dives is up there happening. What is that? That one's tomorrow. This one's happening out in 2 weeks. But it's super cool. Like Mochi, we did this 4-week journey with Mochi where we had AI create a bunch of images that we had people create memes with and then post them on Twitter. And if you follow that Twitter link that I just posted, you can see all of the posts that people made, all the things that people created with these images. And we basically were just experimenting with this way to, get people engaged in doing things in the server, and then promoting our cultural values outside of the Collab.Land server. Our values that we agreed on as a DAO, as an organization, safety, collaboration, building together, responsibility, those kinds of things that we were discussing back in like March. We wanted to export some of those ideas and get them out into the wider Twitter sphere, and doing them through memes. Man, memes travel. So you can check those memes out. We'll have some of our favorite. We'll definitely talk about some of our favorite ones on that space, and just kind of talk about how Player 0x came up with the idea for Mochi, and how we use it here at Collab.Land, and how some other organizations are using Mochi, because it's not just memes. It's a bigger tool than that. It's really, really cool. I'm really excited to talk with him. It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good.
Love it. And I'm super excited about this event. I also think it's been a great journey, and it's been so fun to see everyone's creations and all of the AI generated images for this meme journey. They're fantastic. So that was also super cool to watch, and I'm looking forward to having more of these. I'm not sure if we have any details just yet to share about that, but just really looking forward to it. So yeah, that's happening again. That would be on August 1st. That's a Tuesday. And you can hit the interested button and RSVP in the events channel if you would like to attend. I think it's going to be lots of fun.
Heck yeah. And
That's
to
so-
address that IoTunde, when season 2, I don't have an exact date for you, but we're definitely planning to continue working with Mochi. It was really fun, super cool. We're definitely planning to continue.
Oh, I would love to have like a drawing on or anything different from making memes, which memes are amazing. I'm just not great at making memes. So it'd be interesting to come up with a different something for a second journey. Not sure, but we'll talk about that. And yeah, I think that's all for our upcoming events. Also, if you guys or any friends or anyone you know is attending to WebEx Tokyo, we have tickets for WebEx Tokyo. So all you have to do if you're planning on attending or know anyone planning on attending is reach out to us. You can tag me or Angeli in the chats and we'll get you your ticket. So just to put that out there. And lastly, if you are part of a community or you know any community admins from a community that you're part of and you would like to have an event with the Collab.Land community, please reach out because that would be super fun and we would love to make that happen. We can have trivia or game nights, or we can join your Twitter spaces, or you can join our Twitter spaces, or we can plan any fun events for our communities. So that'd be fantastic. Please make sure to reach out if you know of any communities that would like to do this as well. So yeah, that's a last reminder. And with that, we are ready to wrap things up. I believe I wanted to mention once more the secret phrase to claim the POAP in case that anyone missed it. If you would like to claim your POAP for today's town hall, all you gotta do is use the /command /POAP claim, and the secret phrase is summer break, all lowercase and with no spaces in between. Summer break. So just to give one last reminder about that. And well, actually, we have a couple other reminders that we'd like to share with you guys. So, Candy, would you like to share some of those reminders before we end the call?
Of course. So, as we are summarizing things for this week, it was noted earlier, the reason Anjali's not here is because she is out having adventures at ECC in Paris, and for that same reason, we will not be having the media team meetup this week on Friday. I know it was on the calendar, and we enjoy having those meetings, but I just think it would not be the same without her. So what we're going to do is we're going to put any pertinent updates out on the Twitters and in the media team channel as usual, and we shall resume that on next Friday, July 28th. So we've got that as the first note. So I'll be putting a tweet out to just update the calendar post as well. We also would encourage you, if you haven't yet, to subscribe to our Substack. I'll make it real easy and post the link in the chat here. Why? Because we send out a monthly roundup that consolidates all of the information that has happened throughout the month into one neat little package. There are also occasional very important updates that get sent out, but mostly it's the quick stop to get all of your news in one place real quickly, which is an amazing resource when there's so much information available, and information overload is a thing. As Chibi noted, we will be having our dev deep dives and DevRel live every other Wednesday, so those are great resources to come to, especially as we continue to roll out new products and features. Like we've done the dev portal, James was mentioning the Probot. That's going to be the place to get more of the, I would say, not just technical information about it, although you absolutely will, but also a better understanding of what this product is and why it is going to make your life easier and your community experience more rich. And, that's always important, being able to have better experiences in the places we are spending our time. So those are the reminders, Chibi, that I have regarding upcoming events and things that we would encourage people to do.
Thank you so much. Appreciate those. And I guess one last reminder that due to summer break, we will be hosting our town halls every other week instead of weekly. And so our next town hall, and I just edited the event, like the sesh event. So you guys, if you RSVP'd, you should have received a message with the changes. But our next town hall is going to be on August 8th, and then the next one's 2 weeks from that one. So just to let you guys know. And yeah, just thank you for joining our town hall today. Please stay tuned to our events and our announcements channels. And also you can find the recordings for all previous events, town halls, all of our dev calls and Twitter spaces in the recordings post here in the Discord. And also most of those recordings are in our YouTube channel as well. So let's link that in the chat as well, just in case that you would like to go back to any event or if you miss any in the future, just know that you can find those recordings in here. All right, with that, I think that we're ready to end the call. Thank you guys so much again, as always, for joining. We just really, really appreciate you and you taking the time to join our events. We're just really thankful for you. And also thanks, James, Nerd, and Candy for joining today. It's been fantastic having you guys, as always.
Yeah,
So-
thanks, Chibi.
Thank you very much, Chibi. Definitely appreciate not only you hosting and everybody here, on stage, but also the audience for joining us to learn more about what's going on in our amazing Collab.Land community of communities.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, with this, we will see you guys next time. Hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye, folks.